email and say, hey, now that we're done with your case, we'd like to get a testimonial from you. We'd appreciate it if you send me back your thoughts on how we did and give me permission to use this. Then you can have that posted on your Avvo profile, your website itself. You can ask them to post it directly to Avvo. I like to get them back directly with permission to use them, because then you can put them where you want them. Okay? Third-party credibility, we talked about this a little bit. When you get held out as an expert interviewed in any kind of publication, you want to get a print of that and frame it and post it in your conference room, in your waiting room, wherever your potential clients are going to meet with you and see it. You want them to be as impressed with you as someone else already said you are. Micromanage the client experience. We're going to talk about this for quite a bit here in a minute. What is the experience your clients have when they connect with your law firm? What is it? Is it good? Is it positive? Is it respectful? Is it compassionate? Is it all the things they need to feel like they know, like, and trust you? Let's talk about legendary customer service in general. We're big fans of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. So the employees in the room, good. So this is one. How many people here have stayed at Ritz-Carlton? Anybody? Good. Then you know they are renowned, and rightly so, for their customer service. There's nothing they won't do for you if it's at all possible. They're so good at this that they actually teach other businesses how to meet the legendary customer service status. In fact, Stephen been, I think, 3 different times to their training course, and it's important to him that the Rainmaker Institute exhibit that kind of customer service. That's what your law firm should do every single time. People naturally want to talk about the bad things in life, so to get them to talk about the positive experience, you must go above and beyond. You know the old saying, if you do a good job, your customers might tell 1 or 2 people. You do a bad job, you can tell 10 or 20, or everybody, right? And you know that's true. People like to complain. I hate that. Quality is about consistency. You cannot be high quality some of the time. You have to be high quality all of the time. From the first second someone picks up your phone until the last call of the day and everything in between, you have to be high quality all of the time. Now, this is interesting. How you treat your employees is directly correlated to how they treat your clients. If you are a pain in the butt to work for, and you're condescending to your staff, and you yell at your secretary, and you berate your paralegal, how are they going to treat your clients? The same way. Because you are teaching them that's how people should be treated. But if you treat your staff with respect, and you empower them to do a good job, and you empower them to be helpful, that's what they're going to do, and that's what they're going to do with your potential clients. And your client's going to rave about your staff, which is a direct reflection of who? You. Exactly right. Your staff is a direct reflection of you. Legendary customer service happens in the moment, happens the second someone asks a question, happens the second someone answers the phone. You know, we call law firms all day, every day, and some of you do this. Some people answer the phone this way. Law office. I'm thinking, okay, which law office? And more often than not, they sound bored or indifferent. It's like Eeyore on the phone. For those who have little kids, law office, what do you want? I lost my tail. Really, it does sound like that. But if you answer the phone, good morning, thank you for calling Jones & Jones. How may we help you? This is Gil speaking. What does that person know? That person knows who they call, the name of the firm, and the name of the person on the phone, and now they have a human being that cares enough to be pleasant and glad they called. Should you be glad that every potential client calls you? Should you?
Yes.
Yes, of course you should. You spent a lot of work and money to get those people to call you. And you want them to have the best first impression on that phone you can possibly have. First person resolution, this is crucial. When you have existing clients that call you, they have a question. They want an answer. And you must empower your staff to get them that answer. This is something the Ritz-Carlton is phenomenal at. When you stay there, or you hold events there like we do, if you have a question, the person you ask for help will get you help. They won't say, that's not my department. I don't know who would do that for you. No, they solve the problem. I'll give you an example. We were in Marina Del Rey last month, and one of our banner poles, thanks to our good friends at TSA, got bent. No one's ever had that kind of experience at TSA. Right? They left me a nice note in my bag on this trip. I like that. Hey, we rifled through your stuff. And I wish it said that, because that's really what they do. Hey, cool stuff in here. Anyway, the last time we were in California at Ritz-Carlton, one of our banner poles got bent, and we couldn't put it together before everyone got in. And so we turned to the nice gentleman who was setting up our breakfast service, and we said, do you have a pair of pliers? And he said, let me take care of that for you. And within minutes, someone from engineering was in our conference room with a set of tools, working on fixing our banner, and he said, I can't fix this. May I take it down to the shop and get it ready for you? Boom, ready to go. 15 minutes, everything was fine. That's how they handle customer service. So when someone calls your office and they get a receptionist or an intake person or somebody else and they have a question that that person doesn't know, do they say, I don't know? Do they say, let me put you on hold and find them? They try and answer the question as best they can or get them to the right people who do, because that is customer service in the moment. That's when it matters the most. Culture. Culture is what people do when nobody is looking. This has to spread through your entire firm. You must have a culture of customer service. You must have a culture that we're glad to talk to you. Worked in a firm many years ago, and the associates in this firm had an unofficial mantra, this job would be pretty good if it wasn't for all the clients. Well, if it wasn't for all the clients, this job wouldn't exist, would it? Right? Why do clients leave? Variety of reasons. 9% due to competition. They want someone different than you. Someone has stolen them away. Anybody here lost a client to the competition? Anybody? Just 1, 2, 3? Yeah, you're out there. You guys are shy this morning. 10% for personal reasons. You have a client that you're handling estate planning, they move to another state, another jurisdiction. Their circumstances change and they no longer need your services. 14 are dissatisfied with your services. You simply can't do what they want you to do, or you won't do what they want you to do. Now I get some knowing chuckles from a few of you. Family law, you get a lot of that. Some of my divorce, or rather my bankruptcy attorney clients tell me stories of creative ideas from their bankruptcy clients. A good friend of mine was going through a divorce, and he swore that his wife had filed a motion to make father disappear. I don't think she succeeded on that. 67% of clients leave because of an attitude of indifference by your team. More than 2/3 of clients who leave due to an attitude of indifference by your team. Who knows what the #1 bar complaint against attorneys is in every single jurisdiction? Not calling back. Can't get a hold of my attorney. Lack of communication. I don't know what's going on in my case. I called, I emailed. I went to their office. I couldn't talk to anybody. And that results in a bar complaint. Has everybody ever complained that their attorney talks to them too much? No. Well, they get a bill. Well, that's your fault. No, that is the #1 complaint in every single jurisdiction. Lack of client communication. An attitude of indifference by your team. This is an easy thing to overcome. I don't know if any of you have seen this before, and if you can't see it clearly, let me help you out. This is a lunch counter. By the way, this is a picture we actually found online. I think it was on Facebook, and it had gone viral. And again, for those who don't know what that means, ask your kids, your grandkids. We waited 30 minutes, no service. Now, what you might not be able to tell,